I'm gonna shut up. It's either the Joe Freshest or the protection.
You dropping bread, baby.
Oh wow.
You dripping money over here.
Well,
Jim Jones has just set out to prove
those
that
aren't singles. Those aren't singles. Either. Those aren't singles. Stripper money.
I like.
Since I'm starting the year off at the top of your Explorer, are you not entertained? Since everybody want to put my business in the street, I'm gonna talk to you about my business. Right now I am in the second phase of construction. We're not open to public. This is a raw space. I have not found out yet what I want to do exactly in this space, but in my mind, I was thinking of building like a little mart, but we'll see how that goes. Pull up though. Show you what we've been doing. I'm building a multi-purpose content creation facility for media, fashion, music, and broadcasting. We have a boutique in here, real boutique. We almost finished the loading, almost fresh. The barbershop, that'll be done. Come on with me. I love free promo. As you can see, it's an open space. This is actually a studio. It's almost done. One side. It's gutted right now, so don't hold nothing against me. Show you little construction, old shit coats paper, you heard? I don't want nobody to think I'm in here, you know what I mean? It's crazy because, what we doing? The young boys usually be back there. The young boys don't feel no temperature, all they feel is opportunity. They still be here working in the midst of us working. So we're still in the midst of construction. Got a few things we're gonna be doing out here. We'll be another studio we'll be putting over here. Bodega, really nice little fun street to film on, do broadcast. It's not even half of it. We got a whole nother half to film on, but what I'm trying to say is I've been happy to be able to invest in myself and something that I know is going to help a lot of other people. I'm not building this facility for myself. Yes, it is a business move. That's why I invested in myself. But I'm building a facility for all creatives and young ones that's trying to come up to be a creative or have a creative ability that they want to know how to double down on. It's like an excellent school for all the fly people, if you say so yourself. So, you know, I appreciate the promo. I love free promo. You know, I ain't gonna miss a beat. You did? It's cold in here. I love y'all, man.
I want to rent it. And I said, okay, fine. Right? He's been saying this for since October. And so he keeps trying to build it, but he won't sign the lease. He's like, I don't like these terms. I want 6 months of build out and ridiculous bullshit. We also have a partnership agreement where half of what he's building now, his media, belongs to us. But he won't tell us how much he's making and doing all these things. So half of the content he's creating, if you want to buy that too, I'll sell you half the company. He's not a business. He's insane. To me, it's worth very little to nothing. But if it works out for you, I just throw that in as a sweetener. Okay, so what I'm trying to say is he signed a lease with me. Right now he owes, I'm going to say it in a short way, at least $80,000, if not $180,000. The monthly rent on the old lease, not this.
Sorry, excuse me. Do we need an electrician or do we just call on it and they come out and return everything on? Sorry, excuse me. Do we need an electrician or do we just call on it and they come out and return everything on?
And whenever you're ready.
Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready for Super Bowl 60? Are you ready for the excitement, the adrenaline, Branson Cognac? What the What happened with the lights, man?
And whenever you're ready.
Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready for Super Bowl 60? Are you ready for the excitement, the adrenaline, Branson Cognac? What the What happened with the lights, man?
Can you see me?
Yeah.
You're not supposed to, you heard Jim? Huh? He cut the lights off. Turn them back on. What's up? What happened? Yeah, I'm good. No, it's mine. It's my property. All right? You gotta talk to somebody.
What's happening, YouTube? It's your boy Big Just LaFleur. Welcome to the LaFleur Lounge with it. Hey, look, man, I know this ain't the normal studio that I'm in, man, over in Atlanta where I'm from, man, but we are here in Memphis, Tennessee. Yeah, we in the Memphis 10. Shout out to them, man. I'm out here visiting my sister, visiting my pops, visiting my niece, my nephews. You know what I'm saying? I love Memphis. Shout out to Memphis, man. Good barbecue out here. You hear me? It's cold as a motherfucker right now, but this, you know, it's gonna light up out here. But look, man, let's talk about this 50 Cent Jim Jones shit. Now we know 50 Cent. He done been goddamn terrorizing Jim Jones over the last year. It's gotta seem like, right? He done put out video footage because Jim Jones got a content space where it's like a multitude of things going on, basically, that's going to earn him some income, or at least that was the goal. You know, I think he had, he obviously had the podcast, and then he had not only the podcast with Mano, Fab, Davies, that was pretty successful. They really inconsistent, to be honest with you. And I would say that they're inconsistent because maybe the things that 50 Cent is claiming is going on is really going on. You know, Jim Jones been trying to troll his way out of the beef with 50, but 50 not letting up. Everybody asking who the mole is, who's the mole in 50 in Jim Jones camp. My common sense would tell me that it's probably the landlord. Now, 50 Cent had already exposed Jim Jones for being late on his rent. Not only that, the person that he rented from is allegedly half owner of his content that's supposed to be coming out of that content space. They got some type of, contractual agreement, and 50 Cent leaked the conversation where the dude saying, bro, I'll sell you all the rights and I'll sell you the building because I'm really having it like that. This is like literally nothing to me, but he owed me somewhere between 80 to 180,000 already. He won't let me. It's Jim Jones. He talking about Jim Jones won't let him see the books to see what type of income he making. He's honestly just at this point, like, I know people don't want to say it, but he kind of sound like he kind of squatting. You ain't paying your bills, and we know that there's squatter rights. Hell, I just was in Atlanta the other day on the west side, and my homeboy at Airbnb, where he had some squatters. They wouldn't go. The squatters got more rights than motherfucking tenants, than regular tenants, bro. So listen, it sounded like they was doing squat. Now they tried to do the squatters freestyle where everybody was going at 50 Cent. That was cool. 50 Cent exposed that they couldn't even pay for the damn electric bill. The lights was out. The electricity was out. Jim Jones tried to troll his way out of that one. It was a lot of stuff going on, man. They said it wasn't no heat in that motherfucker. They did always look fully dressed. They didn't look like they was ever comfortable in that motherfucker. So all I'm here to say is, Jim Jones, nice try, brother. Nice try. And this is funny because this is a cancer on cancer beef. I'm a cancer. I know that we are willing to take it to the depths of hell to get our point across. My girl always telling me, hey, like, you overly play too much. Like, she do something to start with me, she know I'm going to take it too far. You feel me? So 50 Cent, Jim Jones, I understand. But Jim Jones, you should have known when to respectfully bow out, my brother. You should have known when to respectfully bow out of this situation, and you didn't. And now you look crazy. They showing Jim Jones. First of all, 50 Cent got, this is why I say it's the landlord. 50 Cent got the documentation, the paperwork of the eviction. 50 Cent also got video footage of him trying to kick in every door in the building, trying to get into that building. I don't know if he's trying to get his stuff. It's an eviction, so I'm assuming he would have an opportunity to come get his stuff. That's part of the laws, but I don't know. Jim Jones was just, he was on his cancer shit, brother. He was very emotional. He was trying to kick in that door, and clearly they got that motherfucker locked down because he could, you know what I'm saying? They be saying Jim Jones be skipping leg day though, and it looked like he's skipping leg day because he couldn't kick that motherfucker in for nothing. All I'm gonna say is this, man. Jim Jones. Matter of fact, I'm gonna say this to the people. I'm not gonna talk to Jim Jones. People, all the inspiring rappers, look at this Jim Jones situation. Jim Jones is the typical rapper. Like, he got it all when he's on, when he's popping. He looks the coolest, and he's still trying to live up to that reputation. We the only people that do that. He still, I ain't gonna say that. That's cap. That's cap. But it's very obvious in the hip hop realm of things, I should say. He's still trying to live up to that reputation. He's trying to live up to the balling. He's trying to live up to that summer in Miami. He's still trying to live up to the whole Dipset reputation because you always see him in the latest fashion, $1,000 jeans, $3,000 sweater, $50,000 jewelry. You know, he always doing drip checks and all of that. Listen, brother, if you don't got it financially, if you are not financially stable, or even if you might have had an idea and you tried to execute it, but you know that you financially probably couldn't afford it, you got in over your head, then respectfully bow out, y'all. Don't try to be a rapper trying to live up to the reputation. We ain't seen Jim Jones working in a long time other than the podcast. The podcast was successful, but you need the space to do the podcast. So you probably was still in the hole for the podcast. Now it's embarrassing. That's probably why y'all ain't been doing video, because y'all came out on fire. I don't understand why y'all wouldn't be consistent with the podcast. Y'all are not consistent. So it's letting me know that you're using this podcast space. You got to hire a staff. You got to hire an editor. You got to hire a production crew. And you got to have a space to do it. So when I'm looking at Jim Jones trying to have this podcast, but then it's like the heat is off, the electricity off. That's probably why the podcast wasn't really consistently coming out. So my thing is, you got to spend money to make money. And I think Jim Jones might have spent his last money trying to make some money, and it's not working out for him. Because we ain't seen really no consistency in that podcast. We ain't seen in that space. And they tried to help you out. Everybody tried to joke with you, squatters and all of this. I mean, really, Jim Jones, man, it's kind of pathetic, bro. It's kind of pathetic. I can't count your pockets, bro, but I know that maybe if you spent less money trying to impress the rap community and actually handling business, and maybe, who knows, maybe that wasn't space to get. Maybe you needed to, I mean, y'all already in the Bronx. It ain't like y'all was in like Manhattan. So if you can't afford the space in the Bronx, then I don't know, brother. I don't know. I hope the best for Jim Jones. It ain't like it said that he got evicted out. Well, we did see goddamn Pusha T say that you live in a spirit of repossession. They saying your house got repossessed. Listen, tough times, I get it. But it seems like maybe you're not as financially smart as you think you are, brother. You done lost the house. You done tried to beef with 50 Cent. Why do y'all beef with 50 Cent knowing that y'all got skeletons in your closet? Why? Why do y'all beef with 50 Cent knowing that it's like you got some bullshit going on? So I'm gonna just end it like this, brother. Hey, good luck to you, brother. Cause 50 Cent, you probably should have been friends. He said we should have been friends. You probably should have been friends, man. Y'all like-minded people. You just can't execute. You ain't got the financial gains. You don't have, the smarts that 50 Cent has. So, and I think 50 Cent is a petty person, but I think that he right in this motherfucker, man. Yeah, he right in this motherfucker. Listen, at this point, I know Jim Jones ain't letting people get close to him, bro. It's got to be the landlord. The landlord is the one who has access to footage. The landlord is the one that knows when Jim Jones is in the facility. The landlord is the one that has the paperwork for the eviction. It's got to be the landlord, man. Who do y'all think it is? Who do y'all think is the mole in the camp? Y'all let me know what y'all think, man. Be sure to like, share, subscribe, comment, hit that notification bell. I'll be back Sunday in the regular studio. Until then, man, this is how we kicking it, man. I'm going to show y'all around the Memphis 10, man. I might do a little vlog or something. Y'all let me know. Hey, what's there to do in Memphis on the weekend, man? Y'all let me know. Y'all hit me up and let me know anybody from Memphis and my Memphis followers, man. I know it's a little dangerous out here, man. I ain't going to South Memphis. I know that. Y'all let me know what y'all think. We out, baby.